So on the last video, this changes everything for us. One question I had in the comments is, why out of 200 countries do you choose Morocco? And this is actually a question I get all the time. It's one of my first videos, is why I left America to live in Morocco. But that video is a bit dated. It's nearly 6 years old. And I'm still going to Morocco, which is a funny thing now with my family, of course. But first, let's start about the culture. It's a mix of different cultures. You have the Amazigh, the Arab, French, Spanish influence. There's plenty of, let's call them expats and different people there, all bringing their own flavor to the land. And it just makes for an interesting culinary landscape, as well as language, music. There's a lot going on there. Secondly, let's talk about their family orientation. There's a lot of kids in Morocco, and kids are very treasured. It's a very family-centered country. It's not about everyone for themselves. It's about community and being together. There, you'll see it at night. All the kids are out, so that's always a great place to be. Second, third, I guess, adventure and geography. There's everything in Morocco. Tall mountains, beautiful beaches, desert, ancient medinas, a ton of history, and that's all within a little drive from each other. You could drive across the country in about 9 hours. I've done that before. I've been to Merzouga in the morning out in the Sahara Desert, and then I could go for a sunset surf on the Atlantic coast, which is pretty amazing. Fun fact, you could even ski in Morocco in the Atlas Mountains. So I guess if that's your thing, you can go. Maybe a joke, but I heard that they have a donkey that will pull you up the ski lift. I don't think that's true, but you will see plenty of donkeys in Morocco. So that's always a nice little plus if you got kids. And lastly, for myself, is personal growth. Morocco has challenged me, as it's a foreign culture to me as an American, especially raising a family there. You also get cultural differences and how people interact with your kids, including strangers. And it's always challenging, and it makes you look at your perspective and question things. Where am I thinking this from? Where are they thinking this from? And it forces you out of your comfort zone a little bit. It teaches you patience, teaches yourself adaptability, and the meaning of inshallah. That's God willing. I should have put that in our video yesterday. I said we're going to Morocco on Saturday, but let's add the inshallah there. Let's, if God wills it, if God writes it. There's so much out of our control, and living in Morocco, you are often reminded of that fact. So out of 200 countries, why do we keep coming back to Morocco? For those reasons: the diverse culture, which I think is great to expose a kid and yourself to, for that family friendly feel. Everyone is a community there, as well as that adventure. I love the beach. That's what first brought me there, is the surfing. If you follow the channel, you know that. And also the personal growth. It's always a challenge. It's good to get out of your bubble, see what you can find. And I'm in a beautiful place right now, as you can see. I'm in Slovenia. It's been good here, but it just doesn't offer that je ne sais quoi. I think that's French for I don't know what that Morocco has to offer. So that's why we choose Morocco out of 200 countries in the world. Not nearly, almost 200. But I hope that answers your comment. And I always answer your comments, right? Even if they are some negative comments, I try to respond. Unless they're too hateful or personal, I accept hating. But if it draws the line, I will delete it. But I will respond to your comments, especially for inspiration for videos. And if one of your comments contains a question, I will answer it. So, if you are to pick a country to live in the world, where would you live? Drop one in the comments. I often have Moroccans say, oh, let's exchange passports. I want to go to America. Would you rather live in America or Morocco? Maybe not up to you, but if you could dream it, maybe you can do it. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.